Hey, did the kids go back to school? Okay, I know you're thinking like, why are you talking to me about kids, Dawn? This is like a professional network, right? Like, okay, great. But here's the deal. Here's what I know. I was talking with a client earlier this week, and she was like, I feel like I'm back to January 1st because the kids are going to go back to school and I can get back to like functioning, right? Doing all the things that we were doing before, right? Like vacations are ending, the house is getting back into standards, right? We're like getting things back in order, all these kinds of things, right? And we might think that doesn't play or have an impact on our business, but the reality is that everything that is happening in our personal life has a direct correlation and an impact to what's going on in our business life. And it works the other way too. And so one of the reasons that I mentioned that to you is because once a quarter, I offer something called Momentum Reset. And so our Momentum Reset class is coming up very soon. And I want to make sure you don't miss out. And the reason I'm talking to you about this is that it is really easy to get out of momentum, right? Like you've just climbed that big hill, you've gotten to the top of the mountain, right? You're like, these views are amazing. I've worked so hard to get here. And then something comes up and you're like, okay, I'm headed down the mountain, and you're like getting into momentum. And then you're like, oh, hang on, kids are out of school. Up, hang on, pattern interrupt. Somebody quit their job. Wait, there's been a big change at the corporate level, right? I mean, all these different things happen, right? Okay, like a couple of years ago, COVID, right? Like just stuff happens. It's always coming at us. And what we have to do is figure out, how do we stay in momentum even when all these pattern interrupts are coming, right? And a lot of that comes back down to efficiency. How are we efficient with our time? What does our time management look like? What's really in charge of our time, right? Who's really controlling that? Does this little device right here go off and cause you to stop doing the things that you're doing? Are you allowing 19 and a half minutes to get back on task because you have notifications going off on your phone or somebody's reaching out to you, right? These are some of the cool conversations that I get to have with business owners every day. And it's one of the reasons that I'm passionate about inviting you to take some time and allow for this momentum reset. Give yourself 6 hours of coaching, right? Where you're going to show up ready to go in your day. You're going to have all the other distractions out of the way for the day. You are going to be exhausted when it's over, but you are going to feel so empowered to take ground and move forward with the very things that you've been wanting to do in your business. And I just want you to know it's possible, right? It doesn't have to happen over 12 weeks or 24 weeks or 6 months or a year. You can get in and set a very intentional plan so that you can take on the next 12 weeks or 6 months or a year, right? So what are you doing right now today that is going to put you in a position to be taking intentional ground in the direction of your dreams as you go into this next year, right? Or into this next quarter. And all I'm here to say is I would love to see you in the room. And maybe you don't want to come alone. Maybe you want to bring somebody with you. Like, I don't know about you, but when I say I'm going to the gym and then I talk to somebody and I'm like, hey, do you want to meet me there? And they say they're going, when I don't feel like going anymore, I show up. Right? So again, let's do life together. That's what we do, but let's do some life together, link arms and say, hey, let's get into this space together. Let's get our momentum reset, right? Take a pause, an intentional pause. Think about what we really want, what's getting in the way of that, and how to move forward. I am so excited to see you in that room. Would love to have you there. If you have any questions, you can check out the link in the details because it'll give you some more information. And as always, please reach out if there's anything I can do for you. I love doing life with you, and I would love to hear what is working for you right now as you are stepping into momentum. What are you most excited about that is happening right now in your business or your life? And what are you getting most excited for? I'll talk to you soon.